What's good, John?
What's going on?
What's going on, brother? John's here hard at work. We're gonna be pulling the transmission out of Wadman's red car today, as well as doing some maintenance on the Pro 2 car. I got it all Thomas Meowed up with the t-shirt. Check it out. Shout out to the wife and Sam for that. Brought the media vest too in case we make it out to an event, because you know my crazy ass is gonna be heeling around doing fun stuff. And Pro 2 car's outside. Let me show you that now. Check it out. Look at it. Big old rig. So this is my first time giving a hand to another team. I highly recommend, if you guys haven't tried it, to give it a shot. It's a great way to help out some friends, make some connections, learn. I mean, there's stuff here that I'm learning, you know, drifting and otherwise too. People know tons of stuff about all kinds of stuff that you don't know. And the chance to learn, grow, film, make cool shit happen, can't beat that. Let's take a walk around in here. We'll get a little gander. Oh yeah, Dimitri's car, what's up? What's good, bro? Tag Dimitri on that one. Pro car is all the way in the front. Let's see if I can get you a good shot. Look at that, look at that, there we go. So, we're gonna get around to getting that thing pulled out too, so there's a couple things in the way. Ooh. What's up, bro? Hey, hold on. I need a thumbnail. You gotta come back here. Give us a nice, like, you know, you were just at the track racing pose. Heck yeah, good shit. That'll probably be our thumbnail for this one. Killing it, killing it. How to make montage very steady is the key. Up and running. What's good, guys? We're about to pull the transmission out of Wadman's car. He's right over there. You can't see him. He's out of frame. He gave me this neat little handy dandy camera hookup thing to use today, and might have to go buy one because it's cool as shit. Got you right under here. There's no tripod in the way. It's hooked to the arm of the lift. And I have a little lift at my house, so this would just be a little mirror image of what I do at my house. It'd be perfect. Love it. Let's take shit apart. You go behind this. Okay, we got the trans off. We're gonna start this thing and see what kind of noises it makes without the transmission attached. If it continues to make the noise, we will continue to take stuff apart. Uh-oh. It's still making that noise. That's not good. But we will continue to take apart. Well, you know, guys, we didn't actually need to start it. John, can you throw your hands back on it real quick, please? Yeah, get the light on it too, please. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see it with the camera, but you can definitely hear it. Yeah, whoever did this. Who did this? Who installed that one? Was that you?
That was a track install.
All right, we're gonna see about that. Fingers crossed those bolts aren't destroyed. If they are, we may need bolts.
Yeah.
Do we need to take the belt housing off to get the clutch out? Okay, status update, guys. So just a slight amount of damage to the crank. The flywheel had banged it up some, and there wasn't a lot sticking up, but I just took a soft pad to it just to get any little burrs off of there. And there's enough flat material here to not have any issues, as long as it wasn't forcing it away, because you don't want to have a wiggly flywheel. Looks okay. The holes didn't get too egged out, it doesn't look like. Once it's clamped down properly, that'll be fine as well. Doesn't look too bad either. Took a little bit of damage on some of the corners here because of that, it looks like. But besides that, I think this is okay. This was a used clutch too, wasn't it? Yeah, so they got this used from Drift HQ actually. But we're gonna put it back together right this time. We're just gonna go do exactly what we already did in reverse order. The man John over there, what's up? Little snag in the game here, guys. The pilot bearing does not want to come out. So we are reverting to chiseling the side of it out until it decides to budge, which hopefully will be soon. Okay guys, do you see this piece right here? I learned something extremely valuable today. Sadly, not on my own car, on someone else's. This is a freeze plug that goes in the back of a crank for the LS. If you do the bread trick or the paper towel trick or whatever to get a pilot bearing out, this could actually press through the back of the crank, fall into the oil pan, which thank goodness that didn't happen to us. Somehow, some way, that didn't happen. Look at this. The rod lined up right there with it. It was perfect. So now that didn't fall in because that lined up perfectly. Learn from my mistake, guys. Do not ever do that. If you're gonna use a pilot bearing that goes into this and you switch, just leave it in there, put the LS7 style in and go from there. That's it. Right after this, we're gonna be working on the Pro 2 car. Getting that in here. Sweet. Next up, Pro car stuff. Yeah. Starter time. Crisis was averted with the red car. Could have been much bad, much worse. But thank goodness the rod blocked that cap from going in. Everything is known sorted well with the transmission and clutch, but it's got a misfire situation. But we're gonna go ahead and focus on this car for now. Get the starter swap because it's definitely having an issue. And go from there. Process of pulling this header so that we can get the starter all the way out, we discovered that there are 2 broken coil packs on this side and 3 broken on this side. Wadman will be buying new coil packs for show.
Stock GM coil packs.
Time to test the starter.
You don't have to flip that if you don't want it to crank over, because it might start.
All right. We're about to do the compression test. Killing it. Don't be too excited now. So, cylinder 1, for those of you that don't know, is on the driver's side, front. And then it goes 1, 3, 5, and then 2 is over there. Go ahead and hit it and let it spin. 130, or let's see, this is like 135. That's extremely low.
Yeah, it might be junk gauge too.
Well, it could be junk gauge because this is a Harbor Freight piece of shit. It could be the fact that the motor's cold and this thing is built for boost, so it needs to actually heat up before it gets its true compression. But we're gonna check across. If that 135 is the lowest, that's obviously a problem. If not, we'll see. I'm not gonna record all this. You guys know what a compression test looks like. We'll just tell you what the numbers are on each one. This is for the tube, man. What's good?
What's good, dude? Compression test is done. That's
Hell
good.
Yes.
It's not too bad.
Hey, you know, it could have been worse, that's for sure. We got the numbers here. We're using a Harbor Freight gauge, so keep that in mind. And cylinder 3 is our lowest, and cylinder 4 is our highest. But, you know, all the rest of them are actually fairly close to each other. It's only really 3 that's a little bit of a concern. And the main issue was this car was having blow-by, right?
Yeah.
Just a lot of blow-by, higher than average. It is boosted, so if you have compression issues, you're gonna have a lot more blow-by. But there is a slight chance that maybe he's just running this thing with too much oil in it. I know with my car, it's not even boosted. If I run like an extra cord in it, it's gonna just blow everything by. So,
and there's a lot of E85 in there too.
The ethanol, that's just natural, man. I mean, that gets in the oil everywhere. That gets in just through the rings, like naturally with brand new motors.
Yeah.
It's like diesel. You know, you ever seen oil that comes out of a diesel? It can be in there for like, you could have literally started it for like 5 minutes, pour it out, and it's just diesel black.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Later.